This little cycling computer costs 22,995 pesos.
Laksang 1.5 yamo yan
Thanks for watching. Silly Daddies is cancelled indefinitely. Hi everyone, my name is Kevin from Silly Daddy PH, your third favorite cycling channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, bell icon, like and comment. You're very smart adults, you know what to do. In this channel, we talk about bikes and stuff, and in this video, we're going to try to help you convince your wife or partner why you should shell out the cash to buy a Garmin Edge 830. Thanks to our local bike shop, Cycles and Brew Thanks to our local bike shop, Cycles and Brew here in Clark, Pampanga, we got a hands-on experience with the Garmin Edge 830. Of course, after reviewing this for 2 weeks, I have some thoughts. But this isn't gonna be your typical review because you'll see a lot of reviews already on YouTube, and those are more professional, more techie reviews than what Silly Daddy, your third favorite cycling channel, could offer. First of all, this is the second cycling computer that I've used. I personally use a SOSS XOSSG. So yeah, to compare it with this, it's like apples and jackfruits. It's really different beast. This is like one of the top of the line flagship products of Garmin. Of course, this sophisticated kit, as I said in the intro, is 23,000 pesos, which isn't cheap. In fact, you can already get a decent entry-level bike with that kind of money, or a really great group set, or a new set of wheels. As such, we're gonna need a pretty compelling reason for us regular, non-professional weekend cycling guys and gals to buy it, or in this case, convince our partners to allow us to do so. Alright, the first reason you tell your wife why you want a Garmin Edge 830 is, of course, safety. The unit is equipped with incident detection, which automatically sends your location to a contact when you abruptly stop. So when you crash or hit a wall or something or get into a collision, it will contact an emergency contact that you've assigned. As a bike commuter myself, this is incredibly useful for me, as most of the rides I do within the week are solo commute rides going to work. So I'm not with anyone. No one is gonna help me text my wife or something. So if some tricycle hits me and leaves me unconscious, as I was saying, if some tricycle hits me and leaves me unconscious, the Garmin 830 would automatically send my location to an emergency contact. It's pretty neat. Another safety feature that your wife will love is the messaging feature.
Ayan. So malari ka. Ay tao, ay ba mag-update ka ng mga yan. So malari ka makibat from here from a preset of responses already. Baka tayo ka makakamuanan. So pwede ko sabihin, yes, send. Ne? Good job, Garmin.
So you can sync the device to your phone and use it to reply to your contacts with some preset messages like okay, yes, no, be home soon, or perhaps even customize it to include no, really, I'm gonna be home very soon, just stuck in traffic, don't throw out my clothes, please. It also works with other messaging apps like Viber and WhatsApp, so if you use those often, then this is good. Ala akong kasabi Viber, ika ne, ran trust issues mo. Solid. Speaking of trust issues, if your wife doesn't trust you with your bike rides, because last time you told her you were going for a 20-kilometer ride, which then turned into a 3-day, 400-kilometer bike packing adventure, you can also activate the live track feature. So this feature allows friends and family to follow your real-time location and even view your pre-planned course. This means your wife will know exactly where you are, so you won't have to update her every 15 to 20 minutes. Convenient. And the best part, the Garmin Edge is equipped with a 20-hour battery. And I tested this myself, and it's true. I was out riding for a 10-hour ride once, and when I arrived home, I still had 50% battery on. So this is easily a 2-ride battery, and it charges really quickly anyway, so battery shouldn't be an issue. You might be already thinking, hey, why not just use a phone? Well, first, a phone's battery can die quickly when you use it as a cycling computer, which may be fine if you're just riding out for a quick session. But if you're using features such as live tracking, GPS, navigation, together with a cycling app like Strava, then your phone battery won't last, and it might even overheat, which actually happened to me once, and we were just riding 70 kilometers at that time. A cycling computer, however, is made and designed specifically for your cycling needs. It might even make you get home faster, as you have performance features such as dynamic performance monitoring, to track how effective your training is, giving you a bunch of data like VO2 max, training load, and allowing you to compare your recent exercise history to help you see how you're improving. This will help you ride more efficiently and get home faster.
Ang yaman totoo na minsan Aldo, may resource na
Oh, 2 weeks yan mo at suka ko eh. Mali-mali mo, kaya rin nga, di na akong Garmin. Cycles. Garmin. Please. Anyway, for me, the safety feature I personally loved are the navigation warnings. When riding, I'd often get these warnings for a sharp curve ahead or something similar, which are incredibly useful for somewhere like here in the Philippines. That being said, since I'm in the Philippines, the navigation could be hit and miss for the Garmin. At one point, it led us to a road that it said was pavement, only to find out that it was hard-packed soil which was rained on a few days ago. And so we went home covered in mud. But that's not the fault of the device. It is pretty accurate though, and I love the fact that you can sync it with apps like Komoot. Also, the best part about having a Garmin device, for me at least, is the planning part. I plan a lot of our rides in our group, and sometimes I run out of ideas. And so using the app on the phone, Garmin can create a course for you based on your preferred distance and direction. It then uses local heat maps to determine the best and most popular routes for cyclists. Pretty nifty. And it's actually my favorite feature of the app. So hopefully these features are enough for you, and most especially for your wife, so that convincing her that you need a Garmin Edge 830 would hopefully be just, easy. If she won't say yes, even though you washed all the dishes, cleaned the entire house including her filthy car, did the laundry, and brought her that new designer bag, well, maybe you can just buy the Edge 530 instead. Alright, that's a wrap for this episode of Silly Daddy. I know this is sort of a different episode. We're trying something new here in the channel. If you want this kind of content even more, just let me know in the comments. You can contact me either on Instagram or Facebook. We have a Facebook page, it's Silly Daddy PH, and of course you can email us. We have the email on the channel. If you want to see more videos, the channel is there. Just what do they do with the channel?
Like and subscribe to Silly Daddy. Bye.
Alright, bye-bye.
Thank you.